Actions. Handcuffs.
I can't believe I just split those two cones.
Oh.
uh,
All right. Experiment time, guys. Experiment time. Oh my God, will it? Oh, yes. I am so pleased.
What is happening?
I don't know, but yeah. Come on back after you transport that one to pick up this other one.
Stolen vehicle. I tried to pin it and oh my God.
Oh!
Hooray! Did you guys see that foundation lava? Whoa! Oh! Guys, we did it! We've broken the game in a new and unusual way. Oh, nope. We've reattached ourselves. Oh, where are we going? Good. That's a bumper Kim. I might have just someone might complain about their car. It's okay. It's no, it's not. It's very much destroyed. Fine enough. Drop it. It's good. You're so proper to set it down.
I didn't really set it down.
Oh, oh, what's happened now?
Oh, for God's sake.
Was that you, Dale?
That was me.
No! I spun out the car and it nearly ended very badly.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid the cars, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying as well, but sometimes you just can't. Yeah.
There's definitely a lot.
Oh. I got preemptive on my death. Okay. I thought I was dead. I stood there. I did my death counter. Whew.
At me for everything. Is like, you're speeding. I'm like, I'm going 31 in a 30. Fluff off. You're exiting the lane. There's no lane markings. Shut up. You're leaving your lane without your blinker. There's still no lane markings. Go away. And then stopping at the stop. If I were to lower it, I have found some more cars. I found more cars. Let's just hide that. All right.
Settings and
Thank
then
you.
Slido for the time.
Oh, well, okay. That.
Huh.
I mean,
Well, that's not standard.
that's a thing that happened. Well. Okay. How did that happen
I don't think I'm gonna be able to dodge if I jump in there. That seems like a terrible idea. Oh, you're a jerk. Okay. Ooh. This is not boding well. Not dodging well. Alright, fine. Hey! Thunk. Okay, cool.
Oh my gosh, my Stream Deck has decided it doesn't want to work. That's nice. It's so nice. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back to the farm. To the farm. Now I have to figure out why my Stream Deck doesn't work. But whatever. Whatever. I'm finishing up a rolling mission. Then we'll look at what I've changed. Changed a lot. I've been doing some farming. Diamondback, hello. Welcome in. I'm running a bunch of contracts, the worst contracts in the world. They are the slowest contracts in the world. Except for this one, the rolling contract. It's not so slow. The other ones are slow. Field 52 is 60% complete, which is great. Right up until the moment that tractor runs out of fuel, but whatever. We're just going to ignore that. Should have found a mod for a bigger vegetable planter. Anyway, Diamondback, how are things in wherever you are today? It is overcast and finally cold here in Colorado, which is great. I was going to do some outdoor things today, but guess what I'm not doing now? That's right, outdoor things. I don't feel like spending a lot of time in the backyard setting posts. I only have to watch my start screen montage, realize your driving in games is not that bad. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I drive perfectly off screen. Finally cooling off, but overcast. Yeah, it's super overcast. We're supposed to get rain today. Cat, day's going fine. Since we're done with this rolling mission, or the contract field 52 is 100% contracted, which we're going to finish the rolling mission first, we'll go to the farm and I'll show you what I've done, what I've changed, what I've added, what I've subtracted. I haven't subtracted a bloomin' thing, but and I got to put a tractor away because I had it used. Busy. Can attest to Trevor's driving being a liability. I don't know what you're talking about, Jackseed. If you review the past several ATS streams with the WeWere, I will point out that the WeWere is the one who flipped their truck over a fence and had multiple crashes. So, yeah. Several? What are you talking about? No, I'm serious. Serenar in the past couple streams has had multiple accidents in ATS, including the one where she flipped her truck over a fence, which takes a special level of skill. Doing well, Diamondback. Aaron, thank you for the squirrel. Having Serenar as a comparison is not a high bar. Well, Well, that depends. Thank you for the hydrate. I should do grapes and pigs on No Man's Land. No. We are going to do grapes and pigs on this field. Or not this field. No. Grapes and pigs on this map because reasons. And raisins. Mainly because grapes make raisins. Which is interesting that the English word raisin is a dried grape, but raisin is grape in French. All right, are we done with this stupid field yet? I mean, good gravy cakes. So I have been slowly moving the months forward on this particular map, mainly because I've been doing lots of contracts. Lots and lots of contracts, which is fine. That's why we are at 422,279 doll hairs, because I've been doing a lot of contracts. Aha! Contract is done. We do not finish this stuff at all. Alright, let's take this tractor back to his house. We're going to go the roundabout way because it needs some fuel, and I am not going to drain my fuel Bowser because I might need it later. And field 52 is going to be done here soon, which means we can move to field 53 or 54. I made a bad decision in picking all these contracts. So, yeah, you'll see what my planting tractor is here in a moment. And what I'm planting. I also learned that hired help does not like roller missions. Roller missions are mods, and it does not like roller missions at all. So you end up having to do the roller missions yourself, which is not bad, but it's just can be painful if I pick the wrong if I pick the wrong contract. It can be very, very painful. I have turned off traffic. The reason I turned off traffic is because every vehicle I had got stuck on traffic, and I had an incident where traffic pulled out or took a turn and hit my vehicle and sent me into one of my fields, and I have crop destruction on. So there's a chunk of my field that has some crop missing because Muppets. Let's refill this guy. This has become my my star tractor. I've upped its horsepower to 400 and some horse ponies. I bought it used, so it's super cheap. Like, I think I paid 60 grand for it. I've so far put like 50 grand into it, but whatever. You know. All right, let's go put this guy up. Why do I feel like one of my tractors is missing? I have a feeling one of my tractors got lost or stuck. Really quick check. Yes, I've been getting charged for an idiot. Hold on. Let's find him. Let's not you. Yep. Right. Okay. Thanks, hired worker. Appreciate that one. Muppet. Alright. Cross country. Not tree. Cross country. Oh my gosh, hydraulics. There we go. Actually, cross country is a bad idea. Whee! We're going this way. Let's see if he can actually manage this on his own. Probably not, but we're going to ask him to anyway. Go there. whatever. All right, let's find that other. Aha! Here's my tractor that's doing the plantings. The plantings are carrots, parsnips, and parsnips. So I got to go to field 53 and plant carrot. Let's go to 54 and plant parsnips because I think that's what I got. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah. 54. Are the AI traffic still all driving tanks disguised as cars? Yes. Yes, they are. Whee. So I bought this because you only need 90 horsepower to run this planter, and it kind of looked silly to run it with the bigger tractors. The downside I've learned is this thing slips a lot, but you know what? We're just going to ignore that problem. All right, let's park this thing up really fast. My yard has become a obstacle course is probably the right word for what's happening here. It has become an obstacle course. Alright, stuck on a tire. I had to put the extra set of rear tires on this thing because I'm giving it a lot of heavy duty work. So the problem with that is now I have to make sure he fits through the openings I leave. Woohoo! Ooh, don't hit that. Alright. The van would have kittens looking at this. Well, yeah, probably. I mean, it all makes sense in my mind. Shush, all of you. All right, so what have I done? Well, I've got my power washer here for cleaning things. I don't do that but once or twice a year. I got a service trailer so I can service equipment. Let's see. I put the extra wheels on the blue tractor. I picked up this guy. This is a drill, a seed drill. So that one is not a seed drill, so I have to cultivate first. This one is a seed drill. The reason I picked this up is because the environmental score, if I cultivate, it reduces my environmental score. If I direct drill, it does not reduce my environmental score, so I've got that. I got a corn header for corn. I got this guy for corn, plants corn. It is also direct drill. I got a big plow over here. It's parked over there. Oh, there's my tractor. Woohoo! Let's go put him away. Your parking spot is over there. Gojo, hello. How are you? All right, this tractor parks over here behind the baler because it is actually the baler tractor, but I use it for some large-scale equipment. Though technically, it's got less horsepower than the blue tractor, but you know, whatever. So I got the big plow to go with that guy, and I think that's all the new stuff on the farm in terms of equipment. So the other thing I did, run. I could take the ATV, but I won't because it's got a crop detector thingy bobber on the back. All right, so over here, we had this field last time in our mistake concrete pad. This field has a little spot where the truck came off the road and ended up in the... Anyway, whatever. We now own fields 41 and 42. And I put in a bunch of beehives along here because of reasons. So we've got 41 and 42. They are planted with sorghum. This is a nice big field. I pulled it together. There used to be a road running right here. But there was a problem with the road. The problem is the bridge. The bridge has sides on it, which meant very little of my equipment could actually make it over the bridge. So, whatever. It now doesn't matter. But I put in this field, pulled it all together, did all the stuff, put in a bunch of beehives so that the bees will make more honey, which we can sell or whatever we're going to do with it. And that's really the thing that I've done. I bought some more equipment and I played with some equipment as well. I leased some different pieces of equipment to see how it would behave. I needed it anyway, so, you know, whatever. I decided not to buy it. We have some leased equipment. Oh, I forgot. I have that vehicle. Well, let's find it. Whee! I leased this guy. This has got an auto load on it because the chickens were producing so many eggs, it was getting a little bit crazy. So I was like, you know what? This guy can load the chicken eggs and deliver the chicken eggs. It's an auto loader, so I don't have to, you know, mess with that for right now. And yeah, that worked out. So hooray. But yeah, that was not the button I wanted. I've got the planter, the seeder, and that vehicle on lease. I will buy them off lease eventually, but right now they're just on lease. And then that's what's on special, and I don't need that equipment yet. Don't have a tractor powerful enough for that. I am not doing forestry and not doing whatever that is. Olives, grapes, not doing those things. Anyway, we do a special service for getting wide equipment over narrow bridges. It requires a small fee to 1G and Husen for their services. Yeah, no. No, that bridge is just closed at this point. So yeah, we have an environmental score of 56 because I recovered my environmental score from what I was doing previously because I didn't realize I didn't have a direct drill. I thought my seeder was direct drill, but it wasn't, which meant I had to cultivate, which is a bad thing. Yeah, we got almost everything planted. I think next month what'll happen is field 34 will want to be planted, 75 and 77 will want to be planted, 74, 35, and 25. But what I'm kind of and 1 and 2. Ugh, and then there'll be tons of rolling missions and fertilizing missions, and I'm not probably going to do any of them because reasons. Go down here and see. Yeah, all we got are these 3 sowing missions, which are currently active, and these baling missions, which I'm not going to touch. But we have, I mean, we lost a lot of money last month, but that was because we bought $296,000 worth of land and $115,000 worth of new vehicles. I don't actually remember what I bought, but hey, whatever. And then we got some pretty high lease costs, but you know, whatever. And some high seed costs, but that's fine. But we had a lot of contract work. So we're doing pretty well. You notice January I had no contract work. We did nothing in January. Literally, it snowed all month. We got 217,000 of contract work so far this month. Woohoo! So we're making money. Yay! Chickens are doing well. I have a little bit of sorghum. So the goal for the map, since that's been asked, the goal for the map is achievements. So what do I need to do? I need to collect sorghum because I need to sell. Where's the sorghum achievement? It's somewhere on this page. I need to sell 500,000 liters of sorghum, and I have 50,000 liters, so I got a little bit. So there's that. That needs to be done. Bringing in them honey, I need 15 hives. I just placed a bunch of hives. So we're moving towards the 15 hives. I'm not just going to place them to place them, though. I'm going to place them because I want them in that location, right? Like, duh. I do need to put in sheep pen, cow pen, and pig pen where wolf can live. But that's going to take a little bit. I also have to put in a horse stable, which we'll get to. We won't be very stable even after that. Then I need to sow 25 more hectares. I need to fertilize 83 more hectares, which is going to take forever and a day. And then I got to harvest and sell a bunch of olives and grapes, but that's going to take a long time. Cotton is also going to take a long time, but that's all right. We'll figure that out. We'll get there. Eventually. Someday, maybe, possibly. Then again, maybe not. Okie dokie. Where are we with this contract that we're supposed to be working on? Are we really only at 38%? Oh, I knew this was going to happen. I was going to be stuck with this contract. What are you doing? Just sitting here is what you're doing. All right, let's move you somewhere logical. Hey, we're 40% complete finally. I mean, I guess I could go rent another one of those seeders and start seeding another one. That could be a thing I do. Not like I'm lacking the equipment to do it. No, let's make sure I get past what he's already done so he doesn't get mad at me. All right. Okay, let's look at what it would cost to lease another vegetable planter. Vegetables! What's your lease cost? What's your lease cost? $2,626. All right, hold on. Yeah, we can do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's lease that guy. And I'll get one of the other tractors on that because I don't want to do that work. Let's find the fastest deer I have, which is also the only deer I have with GPS on it.
Squirrel!
Dex, thank you for the squirrel. All right, we are going to run over that. That's fine. All right. Gomo, hello. All right, so we're going to go pick up this leased seeder, and we'll run that on field 53 or 73. What do I want to do about that? Let's look really quick. 53 is carrots, 73 is parsnips. I don't think it freaking matters, so we'll probably go to 73 because it's the farthest. I'd like to move us into May, because once I move into May... Oh, I thought something would be available to harvest. I'm wrong. It don't matter. It's just going to be another long... Well, I don't understand why this is a 4-lane road, honestly, Koja, because we just went through, in theory, the center of town. It's a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. I mean... This tractor can almost hit 30 miles an hour anyway, so I think it would be safe regardless. I mean, I should turn on my beacons if I want to be legit, but I'm not, so meh. So yeah, this is a 30-mile-an-hour zone right through here, because this is, in theory, the center of town, and I can go 26, so... Oh, I guess 35. Well, there you go. I'm slow, but... no slower than a grandma, so. I do have a the blue tractor can go 36 or so. So it actually can break the speed limit. Find a game to send Kurt in December. I mean, that's not hard. People angrily blowing by tractors. Well, that's just because people don't know how to just settle down, chill, and realize those tractors are making their food. So maybe they should just chill. All right, let's go parsnip field 73. My way. Just go straight. I don't need no stinking roads. Same level of panty party. Oh my. I mean, you could also go and buy a game for yourself, Wolf. I hear Ranch Simulator's on discount. Just saying. All right, let's parsnip this field. Actually, before we do that, let's make sure that I'm actually supposed to be parsnipping this field. Yes, parsnipping. Parsnipping is a thing now. All right, let's nope. All right, turn that on. Delete that one. Go back over here. We are 19 feet wide. Set that to 180. I could just build a bunch of them, but I don't. All right. Lock it in, lower, turn on, go. Too many angry people behind the wheel anyway. That is very true. It's insanity. You think your game purchasing is done for this year after last month? Why? What'd you buy last month? Some stupid EA overpriced garbage? Probably. Your game purchasing might be done, but your game gift receiving probably isn't. Just saying. All right. So while we're motoring along here, trying to get these contracts done as quickly as possible. Jeez. I was hopeful I'd have all the contracts done before the stream, but that just didn't happen. So, you know, you get to suffer with me on planting parsnips for Sunday roast, I guess. I mean, it's only going to be like 20 laps of the field, but whatever, whatever. Tried to blow out my sprinklers yesterday. Turns out I have the world's oddest sprinkler setup. Nobody knows how it works. One guy does. He charges me a lot of money. And therefore, not gonna. I've got to pay him to blow up my sprinklers, but I'm going to replace the entire sprinkler valve assembly come next year. Well, actually over the winter, because why not? And make it better. Make it more logical. Make it look like every other sprinkler blowout system in the known universe. New map at the end of the month for Angler. You're done with new games for now. Well, you say that. You say that. He can't control it IU, but nobody can. Well, I mean, that's true. One only needs Astos. And away we go. All right, so we can sit here and watch me go back and up and down this field and plant parsnips, or I can hire someone to plant the parsnips, and I can do, I don't know what else I would do, honestly. How far along is that other field, I wonder? DOS can't control herself, let alone others. Well, yeah, you're probably right. Okay, so parsnips on that field are 77% done. That's good. And we're 20% done, so you know what? That, you know, we'll probably converge-ish. Monkeys! Monkeys. I'm going to wait for the end of the ad break, and then I will discuss monkeys. I probably need to repair all my equipment, but I don't really feel like doing it, so... Because it's expensive. Loa. Oh my goodness, ad break. The longest 50 seconds in the known universe. There we go. Gomo, thank you for triggering the monkey pack. Thank you for the follow. The monkeys are happy to see you. The monkeys are happy to see everybody. The monkeys might bite you because monkeys are excitable, but we do know where the monkeys have been. We do keep them up to date on their shots, and we do have monkey bite kits. However, Farmer Kurt shows up from time to time. We don't know where he's been. He usually plays in a slurry pit. He does bite. He does not have his shots. And we cannot keep Farmer Kurt bite kits because of liability reasons, so watch out for him. This is usually when I'm playing this not on stream. This is usually where I pop in a podcast, or podcat, as I prefer to call them, and listen to the podcat while sewing. Because, wow. Especially when I have to sew with small equipment like this. You know, some houses have a beware of dog sign they put on their gate. If we need a beware of Kurt one for the overlay. I mean, yeah, we probably do. I mean, Kurt has to be aware of himself half the time. How are we doing on that other field? That other field is at 90%. Good. And we're at, what are we at? 38%. Okay, good. So once we have these three contracts done, then we're going to move on to May and see the damage, which will be basically how many contracts do we want to take. And I'm not convinced I'm going to take any contracts. I was going to say I'm making money, but I'm barely squeaking any money out right now. All my money is being made on contracts. So I kind of need the contracts, but then again, I kind of don't want them. What I really need to do is get the farm to the point where I constantly have something to do, but that's going to take a while. I think I know where I'm going to put the sheep, the pigs, and the cows. I think. But I don't own that land yet, so I need to buy it, and it's not cheap. So I'll show you that. How close are we to being done? Ooh, he's really close to being done. All right, so I'm thinking field 55 here with its angle to it. What I'm thinking is I'm going to put the sheep, the pigs, and the cows facing this roadway right here, because they'll go in, and then I'll have space back here because there are trees right here. I'll have space back here that I can put equipment, and that'll be kind of where I'm going to have the animal area. The horses, I think I'm going to end up buying field 52 to put the horses in, because I don't know if I need all that field space. But yeah, That's what I got. Are we done yet with this one? Yay, we're done with that field. All right, stop this tractor. Go find the other tractor. Tractor, there you are. Stop. All right, now we need carrots. Oh, he's almost out of fuel. It's all right. What else do you want to do? Yeah, risk it for the biscuit. Do we have any biscuits? No. I have cookies, though, which the British call biscuits because the British are wrong and don't know how to use English language. But, you know, whatever. All right, let's hire the Carrot Man. Carrot Man, Carrot Man. There we go. There we go. Forward into glory. Really? Yes, really. What are you talking about? You all have the language completely messed up. You invented it, but you can't seem to figure out how to use it. That's what I'm saying. We are now 50% done with this field, which is good. Means we're going to get this done here, hopefully, in the next few minutes. Many minutes. I'm going to have to go refill that tractor. I'm sure it's going to run out of fuel, but I don't care. What is my stream schedule? Saturdays and Sundays, 10 a to noon Mountain Time. And whenever I'm able to otherwise. But that's what Discord is for, because it puts it in Discord. I wonder, Wolf, with Greece, like, Greece kind of, it's a lot of ferries. And I'm like, it's going to be kind of, meh, I feel. But I'll still probably get it and drive it, but I don't know, there's something about ETS that just, I've kind of lost interest in it. Mega Truck Water Wings DLC. I mean, that sounds like a good DLC to me. But yeah, I kind of lost interest in ETS. ATS I'm fine to play, but ETS I kind of lost interest in. I mean, really, even ATS I've kind of lost interest in. Ranch Simulator has been fun. I've played a little bit of that off stream just to advance some of the stuff. It is super hard as a single player game. I will say that. So it's something I probably won't play a lot in a single player setting. It'll be something that probably is more of a stream-based thing with Fad and Serenar and Wolf because, you know, we'll Shanghai him somehow. Thank you for the hydrate. I've been hydrating this whole time, so I'm not going to continue, or I'm going to have to make a pause in the stream. So what we might do after we finish this field, because I'm going to bet that other tractor is going to be either completely out of gas or something like that. We might go over and help on field 53 because that would accelerate that. Not been on many sim games off stream, mainly sports stuff. Well, I mean, I really haven't been, other than this, I haven't been doing much on the computer. At least in terms of gaming. I've been working on something else on the computer, but not the gaming. I wonder what I'm going to play tomorrow with Serenar. What's the status, games? Hello, welcome in. How's The Walking Dead? Make a song for Halloween that involves them but can't get it right. Well, I mean, it's fine. I'm glad that that's kind of quieted down, honestly, Wolf, because I was getting really close to saying to people in my Discord, stop posting those stupid AI songs in my Discord. Because I don't care. It was heartbreaking. I've heard that about the Walking Dead thing, but I'm not a Walking Dead fan. So DOS is doing fine. Squirrels are real. I have no idea what she's doing right now. Yeah, I know yours have been streaming purposes, Wolf. Just Kurt and Hero and them have been putting it in my Discord. I'm just like, ugh. Like the first Walking Dead game, but that was back when I was a fan of the TV show. Yeah. Well, I mean, the reason I don't like the game is because I don't like the TV show, because I don't like the company who puts out the TV show. So, tell her you had a daughter recently. I will try to remember that, but I probably will forget. I also forget half an hour after being told anyway, too. Well, I mean, that is accurate. As with everything, the franchise got overdone. Yeah, I mean, heaven forbid that Hollywood or television come up with a unique idea instead of just milking whatever cash cow they have. Is that other tractor still running? It is still running, which is kind of surprising. How close are we to finishing this one? We are 88%. Oh my goodness, look at all these fertilizing contracts. Oh my gosh. I could take a bunch of contracts, but I'm not going to. You're welcome, all of you. We're going to move to May. When they remade Italian Job, you were done with movies? Some remakes I'm okay with. But then you get the Day the Earth Stood Still with Keanu Reeves, and you go, should be our last pass for it to trigger as a completed contract, which would be a Beauty Mouse. Thank you for triggering the Monkey Pack XC. Monkeys are happy to see you. Monkeys are happy to see everybody. The monkeys might bite you because the monkeys are excited. Monkeys getting excited often causes bites. It's okay. They've had their shots. We know where they've been. We have monkey bite kits. Farmer Kurt, on the other hand, we don't know where he's been. Usually a slurry pit. He doesn't have his shots. He does bite, and due to liability reasons, we cannot carry Farmer Kurt bite kits. So watch out for him. Is that the Italian job that was done in LA, Wolf? Are we done with this frickin' thing yet? Yay! Are we done with it? Is this the field we're on? Yes. BV.
Squirrel!
Alt C. Alright, let's rock and roll. Squirrels. Oh, the squirrels. Alright, go straight. Tractor, we'll like them in here and take that. Thank you. I went the other way, but okay, game, whatever you want to do. Alright, we now need carrots. Ooh. Alright, let's go save this tractor from itself. Probably going to run out of fuel somewhere in the middle of the field, but whatever. I have rescue equipment, namely a trailer that has fuel in it. Boop-a-doo-boop-boop-boo. Carrot land. There we go. All right, we'll get this done quickly now that we have two tractors on a single field. I am supposed to be planting carrots, right? Yes, yes I am. Okay, we're good. So standard Hollywood. We made a good movie. Let's remake a remake of the remake to remake it. That sounds about right. Well, Hollywood never made the original, which is probably what made them remake it so they could say they made it. Well, I mean, probably. I kind of feel like maybe I should switch to that other tractor. And go put it away, maybe? Because it's running out of fuel. I know it's running out of fuel. Bye, train. I swear the transmission is getting worse in this vehicle. It is John Deere, but I feel like it's becoming like that bulky Vultra that I had back on Pulsine. So he'll go down there. I come back up. And then, okay, yeah. I think I own. Pretty sure I own the original Day the Earth Stood Still on DVD. Sounds weird, but yeah, I do. I own that one. I got a lot of, unlike Fluffy, I have a lot of physical media because I prefer physical media. Which is why I'm slightly annoyed by the fact that new cars do not have CD players. Why don't new cars have CD players? Like, come on. And I know everyone's like, oh, because you don't have CDs, you're supposed to stream it. But I don't want to stream it. I'm not going to waste my bandwidth to stream what I don't own, which is whatever thing people have for streaming. What is that? Spotify. People have Spotify. I don't have Spotify. I don't want Spotify. I don't want to stream music. I want to listen to my CDs because there's a lot of times that I drive places where you get no cellular reception anyway. And people are like, oh, then you put it on your phone. But I don't want to put it on my phone. My phone is a phone, not an iPad. iPlayer, whatever. MP3 player. Old man yells at clouds. I get it. But I'm truly of the mind that it is a travesty that oh yay, we finished this field. Okay, good. That. All right, let's go get that other tractor before it runs out of fuel. Oh, it's fine. Go away, dude. Close that. Let's go load him up. How much vinyl do I have now? 40, 50 vinyl? Something like that. Alright, let's load this guy up. And go back this way a little bit. Alright, perfect. Okay, there's that. This guy. First thing we're going to do is we're going to return this least vegetable seeder because blech. Goodbye. Good. I don't care about the seed that was in it because quite honestly there wasn't enough seed to care about. Rooms dedicated to vinyl storage? Yeah, you know. The thing is, a lot of that vinyl is DOS's vinyl, not mine. We used to have a lot more, but it was all like old 50s and 60s like religious Western stuff from her dad, and I'm just like, nope, don't want that. All right, let's take this tractor, and actually we'll scoot across the street and refuel this guy. We've got loads of CDs too. Most of the new stuff I buy, Kojo, is video game vinyl. Or anime vinyl. Okay, now let's go to our truck. Darn it. Phewie. Ah. Now, I know better than try to make this turn in this truck. The trailer will run over my crop, so we're just going to go out to the road. Like, I bought Stray. I bought the soundtrack for Stray on vinyl. That's nice. And the soundtrack for Totoro. Yeah, 2 Totoros of vinyls in there. Do I have Red Dead 2 or Red Dead 1? I have a Red Dead vinyl. I have an Assassin's Creed Valhalla vinyl, which is kind of funny because I've not played that game yet, but, you know, whatever. I should have gone to the gas station with this thing. Oh, well, whatever. All right, let's... Let's go to the gas station. It's only across the road, no big deal. A hard space shipbreaker. I got that on vinyl. Thanks to Serenar and DOS for that one. Well, I haven't actually watched any Valhalla at all, Kojo. The reason I picked it up is, one, it was cheap, because the used vinyl place, they don't get a lot of people who want video game vinyl, so they're like, it just takes up space. And I know that a lot of Assassin's Creed stuff has some really nice music in it, so I was like, based on his history, this seems like it would be a good thing. All right, let's go get this truck parked up. I'm just going to leave the seat on the truck because I don't really want to deal with trying to find where to put it. Nor can my telehandler actually reach it. So, all right, if you're not careful, you're going to put that trailer in the repair pit, which kind of annoys me that that's not a repair place, but whatever. Go. There we are. All right, everything's put away. Hooray! We're done with April. I think we're done with April. Oh, nope, let's get our completed contract in. Yay! We could fertilize. We're not going to fertilize. I did want to check chickens are fine. All right, let's finish this month. Yes. And now it's May. Woohoo! All right. Look at that. Beautiful cannoli-oli-oli. Cannoli-oli. Cannoli-oli. All right. What's going on over here? I got a bunch of chickens. Yes. Yes. Let's check contracts just because look at all those fertilizing contracts we could do. or not, because not. I mean, some of them are huge. Anyway, all right, let's do first things first, which is loading this truck with honey. I know there's more honey. Truck's just too close. There we go. The auto load zone for this truck is horrible, but so I have to actually put the truck into the spawn point, and then I have to back out of the spawn point for it to realize that it's okay to spawn more. So this is pretty much what I do with this truck, back and forth. There we go. All right, that's all the honey loaded up. 10,000 liters of honey. Which I probably should check and see when honey is best sold. Honey. Feb. All right, cool. We'll sit on it until Feb. I don't think we're going to fill that truck before Feb. All right, let's check chickens. All right, I think we're okay. I'd love that to be full before I load everything, but that's all right. We'll be fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Now let's check over here through our canola field. I think this might be where I put the horse, honestly. We want to go over here and check this field really quick. Everything is good. Sorghum is growing. Excellent. Hooray! Hello, Weaver. How are you? Okay, now let's... kind of feeling like... Definitely not in the middle of a mad panic. Does that mean I'm streaming by myself tomorrow? Just asking for clarity's sake. All right, so I could pick up a bunch of fertilizing contracts. They're usually pretty fast, but man, there's so many of them. Everything's fine. Well, I'm kind of thinking we might just skip this months of fertilizing and let the AI do it themselves for a change. I mean, the easy way to do that is go over here and there it is. There. And now these fertilizing contracts should slowly disappear, in theory. Might take a bit, but I had Lazy Farmer turned on. The reason I had Lazy Farmer turned on is I want the harvesting contracts because I want the overage on the harvesting contracts. So if I go back over here, next month barley is going to come up for harvest. I don't have any barley. I don't need barley. I probably won't change to Lazy Farmer. But come July, when wheat, canola, and oats all are in a harvestable state, I'll probably turn Lazy Farmer back on because I actually want the canola. Any canola overage I can get, I want. I also would love the wheat and the oat overage. August we'll keep Lazy Farmer on because on top of that we add potatoes, sorghum, which I desperately need, and then all of these root crops, right? So we keep Lazy Farmer on until like December, basically. Then I'll turn Lazy Farmer back off, I think. Because, yeah, reasons, etc. So what should we, you know what we could do? Can I get in here with... It's really just detractors. So let's do this. Let's open that. And let's repair our tractors because they all need it. At least the big boys. I don't care about the one that does the whatever. R. U. Repair. I'm not going to repaint it as much as it needs it. Okay, let's get into this John Deere, which also needs fuel. Is this the same as Lazy Supermarket Manager? What do you mean? Oh, no, Lazy Farmer means that the owners of the fields won't do any work themselves. Which is kind of what I want when I'm trying desperately to make money. Let's drive this guy over and get him some fuel. I mean, I could control it and turn off Lazy Farmer for other things, and I might just go do that, but... The big thing is we need to have money here soon to buy a bigger harvester, because the harvester we got is pathetic. Okay, let's check on this one. How's this one? Oh yeah, this one needs a repair too. Can I even fit it back here? Yes, yes I can. A repair. Okay, and then I think the only other one is that derpticulated tractor, which is somewhere. Where's the derpticulated? Actually, that one does not need any repairs. It's fine. We're good there, good there. That one doesn't need anything either. Okay, I think actually we're in good condition now. We've repaired the equipment that needed it. Deactivate service function. So our tractors are repaired. Let me look at that Lazy Farmer thing again, because I think I can turn on Lazy Farmer, and I'm going to activate it for that, but turn it off for all of that. Yes, because then harvesting, lots of harvesting. So, good. That makes it a little bit easier. Now, has that already dealt with these contracts in any way? No. Yeah, the weeding is gone. So the fertilizing will also disappear with time. Anything else that we need to do? I don't think so. I kind of feel like I need to probably put some eggs in that vehicle. What's the egg cell structure look like? No, not that. Eggs. Desoof. November and June are the 2 high months. Okay. So we're going to get a little spike here in June. Not a super high one, but we'll wait. We'll just wait another chunk and just let that go. Should I start this? That's only 10,000, so that's going to give me barely any sunflower oil. Not really worth it. Next month, we should pick up canola oil, or the month after that, which is good. And we'll do that. And then we need to build the mayonnaise plant back on that derped area over there. Where do we want to build the mayonnaise plant now? Production. Mayonnaise. Gotta find it first. Sugar, bakery, sawmill. Mayonnaise. There it is. So it'd be a nice spot like right there. Kind of like right there would be a good spot for the mayonnaise facility. Maybe there. Yeah. So I could build the mayonnaise facility. But then I've got it when I don't need it. I'm going to need at least another 2 months. No, we're not going to build it. 75K though, so it's not going to be terrible to build. Cool. All right. I think. I don't, yeah. I'm curious if they'll actually pick up their own work. Let's run it forward like an hour and a half. All right, I want to check my eggs, because if I have a full pallet of eggs, then I'll load the van. No, it didn't really add much. Okay. Make more eggs, chickens. Did that really do much in the fertilizing? It didn't. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. I guess they really don't like fertilizing. Huh. Okay, well, that's their problem, not mine. All right, let's get back to our house so that we can move this forward another month. We're going to go to June. Don't think we usually suffer when that happens. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, June it is. Sleep. Yay, rain. Oh, the rain went away. All right, next month. All right, let's start with, oh my gosh, I still have a load of fertilizing contracts. You guys need to find something else to do with your time. There's a harvesting contract for barley and barley, 72 and 4. Yeah, we could do those. But first things first. Second things second, and third things third. Always remember it that way. Where is the... There it is. Collect the honey. I don't really like this honey spawn point. I wish it would spawn more than one pallet, but whatever. I prefer the let's try to do everything now and not finish any of it. I mean, or take Das's mantra, first things fourth. I mean, yeah, usually. Oh, that one actually did something. Okay. Cyrano mantra, second things next year. That's probably accurate. All right, so the honey is getting stored nicely. The pallets, yeah. Do I want to sell them? No, I kind of want to store them, but see if I can figure out how to do this without causing complete and utter chaos in my own little world here. Shush, all of you. Let's see if I can do it like... Oop, there was a 4 there. That's what I really want. I want to get those 4 full pallets. There we go. So then open my doors. Automatic select loading type. I don't want that. Oh, enable offload B. That is perfect. Yep, that's what I want. We're gonna pretend this van has a reefer on it. I guess you don't need to reefer eggs, not those eggs. All right, there we go. Perfect. Beautiful. So there's space for eggs to grow. I should check the food level. They're fine. All right. Do we harvest 2 fields? I don't know if I want to harvest 2 fields. These are relatively small fields. I'm not going to get much off of them. I think I'm going to ignore them. Yeah. Yep. All right. I do want to look at a larger harvester because good grief, this one stinks. Those are $400,000 harvesters, and that's going to get really rough. I want, though... Oh, you know what I ought to do? Look here. Yay, nothing I want out of that. I want a tow-behind header instead of having to buy a trailer. So it's going to either be the New Holland or the Case 45-foot Drapers. They're the same price. Doesn't really matter. So that means that's this $443,000 harvester. That's a weird design. Okay, can I get real tires on there? I can. That's interesting. So crawler tracks are that, but if I switch it over to the Michelin Twins, it actually reduces the price. Is that right? Yeah, it reduces it by 20 grand. That's nice. I do have to put the GPS on, which costs 15 grand, so I'm right back where I started. I kinda... If I... All right, so this is 458. We don't have the money to buy it, but we could lease it. This one's cheaper at 410. Can I go at Michelin's and can I go singles? I can go singles on here. Okay. So that's 425. We still can't afford the cash price, but I think when I think about the size of my fields, I think I do want this. Because I'll buy it off lease later. My daily is going to be that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. And then we want this, and we'll put this one on lease too. Good. So yeah, 26 grand a lease cost. Oh, dang it. Could have flipped to that one, but whatever. 26 grand of lease costs. It's not the end of the world. And it buys me a bigger harvester that I can use for my fields and other fields, because we're going to have a lot of fields to harvest in the next month, I think. The next month brings us wheat, canola, and oats, right? And then the month after that, we pick up sorghum. Yep. Yeah. Having the big draper is going to come in handy. Instead of that piddly little one that we've got right now. I'm not going to sell the little one. I could, of course, sell the little one, but I'm going to keep the little one because I think I said this before. I'm thinking that I'm going to pre-place some equipment near some of the map corners. So I'm thinking down in the bottom right is where I could pre-place the harvester I have right now. However, I only have a corn header for that harvester, and so when corn or sunflower comes in, I'm going to need that harvester unless I make enough coin in the next month or so to use this harvester. And we are now going to park this harvester, I mean, right here. That's pretty much where I'm going to have to park it in my... This place is gone cray cray. I have stuff oh, I'm not going to be able to, well, yes, I will. I will find a way. I always find a way. Okay, we're fine. It's going to be okay. I'm going to ignore the barley. He can harvest it himself. Let's go to next month. This is the fastest I've moved between months in a long time, by the way, because I usually do every single contract I can. But I don't want to right now because I want to get my farm moving forward a little bit quicker. All right. Our cannolioli is ready to roly-oly. That was really bad. So we got canola, oats, canola, oats, barley, canola. Perfect. Oh, and there's more. Oh, that barley is still here. All right, well, let's just take all this. There we go. They can spray and fertilize on their own. Darn it. We are going to do our land first because we're not fools.
It's a Derpalopagus.
Looks up sorghum, ashamed to admit never knew what the heck it was. That's fine. Hey, Fad. Let's see if I can hook this up without backing into my own field and destroying my crop. I can. It's like, otherwise I'm going to have to get a front loader to move that. Fold the header up. Okay, make sure we've got PTO on. UD full. Unfold our harvest there. Sorghum is what causes toothache. I mean, yeah, I guess. All right. This will make short work of these fields, which is fine. Harvey stare, naughty Harvey. Well. So we're getting really nice yield off this field, which is good. All these fields, the older fields, are really yielding well. I don't know if I'm going to keep these fields as fields. Likely for ranch tomorrow or playing by ear. I don't know if you can scrounge up the Weaver who's hiding in chat so that she actually answers. I'm fine for ranch. I played it a little bit solo, and I'm just like, nope, it's not a solo game. Not for me. Decision time 2024. You're running around with your hands above your head yelling, ah, okay. Can I drape that whole... Oh, yay. I can do that as 3 passes. That's nice. Alright, so we're going to go over to that field next, and then the field there, and then the field over there. That'll be all of our fields, and then we'll think about helping the others with their field. Question, is my gap through the trees going to be big enough to get a 45-foot draper, or am I going to have to do something else? I think I'm going to have to unhook it and tug it. Yeah, yeah. The gap between the trees is probably enough. What isn't enough is the gap between all the equipment I have. Well, unfortunate. Alright, that's fine. That guy up. Yeah, I couldn't have fit a 45-foot draper through between these guys. Okay. Go this way. This is gonna be challenging. Well, it's not really poor parking. I will say I've parked a lot of vehicles in a lot of spots, but it's not that poor of a parking job. It's just where I can store the equipment that's out of the way of the other equipment. Just became in the way of this equipment. That's the unfortunate part. Why don't you want to connect? Oh, because I need to connect to that and not that. Yeah. There, hop out. Hook up the DTOs. Bam! Hello. No, it's poor parking. Shush you. I think my parking is fine for what I'm attempting to do, which is fit a lot of equipment on very little land.
"52 months of joy."
52 months of joy. Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed it, Thad. Throwing stuff on grass is not even called parking. In what world? It's perfectly normal around here. Real world? No, it's normal around here. That's how we park around here. What's normal in the USA? Well, okay, well, that's probably fair, but Dare doesn't like the real world unless he can rule it. I mean, that's true, and I feel like I'd be a great ruler of the world, so make sure to vote for Dare Tibbers as overlord for the entire world. The world explodes. The world would not explode. Some people on it might, but the world wouldn't. You'll vote if you can be vice ruler of the entire world. Sure, Fad. That's no problem with that. Can you be the minister of procrastination? I mean, you pretty much already are. There we go. We need this guy. I love how that truck refuses to shift into high reverse, but whatever. If you vote, if we win the vote, you want another world. Well, I mean, one-way trips to Mars, I think, are going to be pretty quickly engaged. Can't promise you'll successfully arrive at Mars, but, you know, YOLO. Go. Wonderful, wonderful canola that's going to go to our oil plant. So we'll have oil. A lot of wheel. So we'll have a can of La Oil? Yes, exactly. Or is it Le Oil? I mean, it is what it is. I struggle with languages that gender inanimate objects. Though English does gender certain humans, and some of those humans are inanimate objects, so I guess it is what it is. Talking language duo break. All right. So now we know we're about a month out from having a load of oil. So now we're pushing our money bounds because I really prefer to keep over 500K, but we're going to spend the 75 thou to put in the mayonnaise plant. Because I think it's worth it to put in the mayonnaise plant. Yeah, this big draper makes life a lot easier. And the bigger capacity storage grain bin makes life so much nicer than that other harvester. And I'll probably, we'll have to look at pricing a corn header for this guy. And once I've got the corn header, then I can fully move that older harvester over to the corner where it can sit and be used for small fields. I was going to do another lap, but I think instead I'm going to unload. There we go. This will be so nice. This will fill up our facility here. Yeah, 2-to-1. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we literally have filled up the front of the truck. All right, well. Wow. This is going to be really nice. So we already got 20,000 liters in there. So that should be about 10,000 liters of oil. thought of something. I wonder if I have to put in a mod something in order to sell mayonnaise. That would make my life really difficult. So I probably should check that before I go too far. Because if so, then I'll want to put that on the corner, I think. Could you imagine doing this with the small harvester? It would be a nightmare. I've got the yield so high on this field right now. It'd be a nightmare to do this with that small harvester. Kind of like, you know, a wolf stream. Except for Wolfstream is more of a daymare than a nightmare. It's like an episode of One Foot in the Grave. I mean, yeah, it's accurate. When you're as old as he is, he's had one foot in the grave for like 60 decades. I thought it was getting sunny outside, but no, clouds came back. What's it supposed to be today? High of 16, low of 6 Celsius, currently 11 C out there. Partly, or mostly cloudy, okay. Yeah, I guess that checks. So, grab this last bit, and then we can go over to my other field over here. I'm going to have to take the header off again, I think. I don't think I can fit any, I can't fit this header through anywhere. Some weird reason I have equipment in weird places. I don't know why. Turn that off. Okay. So that leaves us with 2 fields left to do. Yep, I'm going to do field 44, which is super small. I don't think we're going to replant that field. I think that field is going to become something else, and then we got to do field 40. And then we have a bunch of contract work to do. Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of contract work to do. Which, you know, is what it is. Do I think I can fit through that? I cannot fit through there because that I know better than to take that bridge. Actually, could I make it across that bridge? I mean, there's only one way to find out. Send it! Nope. That's a negatory, good buddy.
Squirrel!
Come on, let me in there. Take the PTO off. Take the PTO off. Stop running it over and maybe it'll be easier to hook up. Yeah, about that. Nope, we're not going to do that. We're going to go this way. Kind of thinking this one might not be harvestable by the Big Draper. Just thinking, how am I even going to get in there? So if I go this way, yeah, I can do it, right? Yeah. Just gotta be careful, which, you know, I have practice with, I think. It'll be fine. It'll all be fine. Oops. Yeah, let's maybe not hit the building, or hit the building. I mean, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna ram a pipe into a building. That's fine. No problems. Got it. Yeah, this field is not a field anymore. I'm going to make it into something else. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be something else. It's not a field. I think, you know what? I could put sheep here. Do we want sheep by the house? No, I think we want, well, I wonder if I could fit sheep and horses here. That wouldn't be that bad, would it? Or are we going to say nay to that? So bad. Alright, that didn't get me much of anything in terms of yield. That's 2,400. That's not worth me putting another field back in there. So, can I get out of here? Let's find out. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Full power! Yay, we made it. Okay, everything's fine. That's normal. No problems. Okay, let's harvest this field, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with that weird small field that isn't really worth having. I will be pulling these two fields together, I think, because don't really see a reason to keep them separate. So I will be pulling these fields together when I harvest the sorghum. think the sorghum harvest isn't that far off, right? Yeah, sorghum is next month, so we'll just wait. We won't flip these fields. What could I plant anyway? Nothing, except for carrots. So if I wait, okay, if I wait a month, then I can plant more canola. I really need more sorghum than I do canola, but oh, I was going to check on mayonnaise selling points. That is what I was going to do, and I forgot. Nobody is shocked by that. The other reason I do want to wait a month or two on this is because this strip of land here is going to become more factories and stuff, and I think it's going to eat into this land slightly. I don't really want it to, but I don't think I have much of a choice. So 75 grand on the mayonnaise plant. Take us down to about 300. We are going to get money off contracts. I will do more contracts likely after stream. Between now and next time we play this. I'm on the fence about doing this again next week. I might. But then again, I might play something completely different, like Bus Simulator 21. I don't know. Like the Fence and Ranch Sim? Yes. Well, you know, you gotta enjoy things where you can, Fad. I do need to check if this field needs plowing. I know plowing is a rare thing in precision farming. I never plowed this field when I bought it. And everything I read says I should plow a field when I buy it, and I didn't. But since I plowed that sorghum field over there, I might plow this field when I pull the fields together. We need someone to come pick up our load. You are not going to be able to pick it all up, but whatever. Let's go. while this thing unloads, we are going to find out if we have a mayonnaise sell point or not. If we don't have a mayonnaise sell point, we're going to have to look at costing that out. Alright, so we're going to check over in here, mayonnaise, which probably is towards the bottom because it is a mod, of course. Sheep milk, sheep cheese, flowers, mayonnaise. Okay, there is no mayonnaise selling location. Wait, no, is there? Yeah, there is not. Okay, so now that means I need to go and look and see production sell point. Pancakes, potatoes, mayonnaise product. So that's a mayonnaise sell point. Really? I guess. Agricultural fair, that's not going to let me sell mayonnaise. Yeah, it's not going to let me sell mayonnaise either. So, can I sell mayonnaise at the coffee shop? No. No. House and nursery, okay. Well, this lets me sell everything, doesn't it? That's that. No, it doesn't let me sell mayonnaise still. So, the mayonnaise selling point, it cost me $1,500. I mean, that's not bad. And I could put it, where's the road? Where have I gone? Okay, here we go. I could put it like, oh, I don't own that land? It overlaps with an object. It doesn't overlap with a, shut up. It does not. How do I not own this land? I don't know, but you know, whatever. Kind of feel like I could place it there. Or, oh, I could put it here. Right? Because, which direction? Okay, that's the selling point. Okay, so that's the front. So we do want it facing that direction. And kind of like that. Because then people could pull up and they could buy their mayonnaise. Yeah. Because I am going to do maple syrup. We're going to do the greenhouses. Market stall for selling stuff. I kind of not. Really? Is that how I'm going to say that word? Whatever. I wonder if there's a factory that can take the mayonnaise. Let's look. We have been distracted. That is what we've been. We've been distracted. That is what we have been. I don't think so. I might look for a mod that lets me do like a I think I'm gonna look for a mod. I'm gonna look for a mod that lets me sell everything. I think there's a convenience store mod that basically accepts everything. There's a mod mayo factory that is way OP. I mean, that might be the one I have, and I don't care. OP or not, it's a mayo factory. Well, I mean, here's what kind of my thought on that, Serenar. It's organic eggs. The oil isn't organic because I've had to spray it, but you know, it's all home cooked or locally made, and everything locally made costs more. Things made with care cost more. Just look at the Japanese grapes, the Ruby Roman or Romy Reuben, Roman Ruby or Ruby Roman, whatever. that come from Japan that are like 50 quid for a small bunch. All right, done with that. I just had a thought. You're not bringing any back for us? Oh, so Serenor doesn't really love us. She's not going to give us 50 quid grapes. It's all right, I don't want 50 quid grapes anyway, so you're safe. I just had a thought on this, because I did. I took a bunch of contracts that are canola contracts. I bet you it's going to count my canola as canola from these fields. Well, you know what we're going to do about that? We're going to store up our, should we store our canola or should we? Oh, we're going to shut this guy down. I think I'm going to store the canola until, where's that truck? There it is. I think I'm going to store the canola until I complete those contracts, and then I'll run my canola. I realize the game doesn't really care, but I do. So there's that. And then we were going to look at what we were going to do with Field 44, because Field 44, too small to continue. Not going to keep harvesting a field that small. So we're going to put something else there. All right, I'll deal with that in just a minute. Okay, let's look at construction here, because this is the field that we're looking at. I'm going to clean the field before I construct anything on it, probably. No promises. Let's look at sheep. So for 97,000, I can put in a big old sheep pen, a big old sheep barn, like right there, kind of in the corner. Gets me a little bit of space in the back end. So that takes me to there. Now, what about the horses? Because I want 8 horses. I don't really want 8 horses. That's a lot of horses. Let's just have 1 horse. I mean, this is 5 horses. I can put the 5 horses right here, which would be a good spot for the 5 horses. So I got a horse and sheep right next to each other. I mean, that's fine. I'm kind of okay with that. But do I want to put the money into this right now? That's 97 plus the cost of all the leveling and stuff that's going to happen. So yeah, it's still 97. So that's 97 grand. That other one was 50 grand. Oh, do I do it? And then I got to buy the sheep. I got to cut the grass, which I don't have enough grass to do that. So I'm going to have to buy a field for grass, which, I mean, whatever. That's not a big deal. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to cover this field in grass first and let it sit for a bit. I need a grass field first. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to mulch up this field. I'm going to plant grass on it. And it will eventually become where we put sheep. We'll put the sheep on this side, I feel, and the horses on this side. I might change my mind eventually and switch that, but whatever. It'll fit horses and sheep on it, which is good. We can start working on those 2 achievements. That over there, that land over there, I will replant probably next month, I think, in canola. Yeah. Yeah, I'll plant those fields over there next month in canola. We're going to leave that field we just harvested, the one over here, 40. We're going to leave that one fallow for a month because next month the sorghum is harvestable. So that means that we then can harvest this field here, and then I can pull 40, 41, 40 in this giant field together, which I kind of want to do anyway. Yeah, because I'm going to build factories right along here, so this road is going to disappear. That means our access point is going to be either here or around this way, because I'm going to put in a fence along here, I think, because we had an accident and I drove through my field, so whatever. I got to harvest a bunch of fields that I accepted contracts on. That ought to be fun. I am going to collect the straw off the fields I can collect straw on, because that will be handy for me later, and I do have the baler for that. What other contracts are out there? Baling, yeah. I got a bunch of fertilizing. I'm going to be doing that and spraying because I need the money. I mean, let's be real. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and find the lazy farmer. There we go. We're turning on the lazy farmer on everything again because I need the money again. And then I'm going to look for the mod for selling all this stuff. And then I think these fields are going to continue to be fields of something. I think. At least for now, they're going to continue to be fields of something. Probably canola, realistically. Yeah. That's my plan right now. Things will change by the next time we are in Farm Sim 22, which will be either next week or the week after or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow I am on with Serenar, question mark, and Fad, question mark. If we're in Ranch Sim, if we're not in Ranch Sim, I don't know what's going on. I have no clue. Tune in tomorrow to see what we play and who I'm playing with. Yay! If you're not overcome with excitement. All right, how about this, Serenar? We're going to play Ranch Sim tomorrow. You can join or not. That way, you'll at least know what you're playing. So Fad will play Ranch Sim tomorrow, and Serenar may or may not join us. There we go. That works great. All right, let's see who we can raid. Do we really want to raid Fluffy? I don't know if we want to raid Fluffy. Let's see what we got here. I think we're going to raid Fluffy. That's unfortunate. All right. I know that sounds terrible, isn't it? We're going to raid Fluffy. Fluffy is playing Crashy Cars into Trees. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, take care, everybody.
Go right at the junction.
Okie dokie.
Watch out for the blue van. Never mind.
There's been a motor vehicle collision.
Well, Dennis, I do want cow. Technically, it's not a skid steer; it's a forklift. Yeah, exactly. Well, welcome, Jaden. We appreciate you showing up and hanging out. Train Tankman has to have New Hollands. I just need cheap tractors because, I'm cheap. Left shift. Oh my gosh, really?
Game is meant for a controller.
Game is meant for people who have mental problems. I mean, therefore it is.
That's why we're playing it then. Yay.
There. I don't like how you've done this because I'm being...